Hello everyone, welcome to this week's video. Do you know you don't need to do everything manually in Figma? With plugins, you can save hours of work with just one click. Today I'll show you 4 must-have Figma plugins every beginner designer should use. Let's go. So the first one we are going to talk about is Unsplash. So you can basically go to resources over here, and then you go to plugins and widgets, and then type Unsplash. So because I have it installed already, I'm just going to click on it for it to run. So with Unsplash, you have access to tons and tons of images, from abstract to animals to art to businesses to colorful. Let's click on food. So you have tons and tons of images with food here. You don't need to get your stock images from other websites. You can just basically come here and use them. When you go to illustrations, also you have illustrations of tons and tons of images over here, and this is going to help make your work super quick. So the next one we are going to look at is called Iconify. So if you want to get access to various icons, you can just come back to resources here, and then I'm typing in Iconify. I'm going to run it. I have it already, so I'm just going to click on it to run. As you can see, so we have access to tons and tons of icons here. Let me try and use a car. Type in car. So you can see we have different types of icons representing car here. You can then select your own to use. You don't need to go to any other website to get icons. You can just quickly get everything in one place as you are working in Figma. So this is basically what Iconify gives you. Now let's move on to the third one, which is Content Reel. So I'm going to go back to my resources here. I'm going to plugins and widgets. I'm going to type Content Reel. So Content Reel over here. So I'm going to load this. I have it installed already, so I'm going to load it. Okay, so this is basically used for text and avatars. So instead of typing random text, you can basically come here and then you get access to real names, pictures, etc. to use in your work. Let's try something out. So let me quickly move this to this side, and then let me select a rectangle to show you something. Okay, so let me just make this black. Okay, and then let me bring a text over here, and then just put a text here, and let me just say maybe name. Okay, reduce the size of this, it's too large, so make it maybe 24 or 16. Then 16 is okay, right? Okay, so I'm going to duplicate that, and then I'm going to duplicate it for a number of times. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to select all the names here, as you can see. Okay, so I just held shift and then I selected all the names. So look at what's going to happen. I'm going to click on full names over here, and look at what is going to take place here. So you can see that this has changed to full names of people. You can see Albert, Flores, Savannah, Nyanye, and etc. over here. So it has basically changed to the full names of people instead of just having it. So you can quickly do this in Figma if you are working on a screen such as for messages. You don't need to waste your time. You can quickly use this plugin to get names of people. The same applies to avatars, date of birth, full addresses, full numbers, etc. Okay, so let me quickly remove this, and then let's go to the next plugin. So for the next plugin, we are going to go to remove BG. So we are going to use a plugin called Icons 8 background remover. Let me take this up here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run Unsplash again. So I'll get an image, and we'll try to remove the background with Icons 8 background remover. So let me just go to animals over here and try and select an image. Let me pick this image here. Okay, so okay, I think this was clicked, so the image entered it is. Let me click the file itself. Okay, so let me just reduce the size of this and bring it up here. Okay, just a little. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this and go to resources. Then I'll go to plugins and widgets and search for icons 8 background remover. So icons 8. Okay, you see I have it already installed there, so I'm just going to click on it. And then the drop down menu here says remove background. So the plugin is loading, and let's wait for it and see what happens. So it's running and trying to remove the background. So let's wait and see. All right, so perfect. So you can see the background has been removed and we have the animal left over here. So that is it. And 4 powerful Figma plugins that will make your life so much easier as a beginner. Which one will you try first? Let me know in the comments, and please don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more Figma tips.